So like you pointed out, the medium of animation hasn't really gone beyond, the children's genre in India. Let's hope this changes that. Whereas in the West, we have seen filmmakers like even Spielberg, Brad Bird, even Bong Joon-ho is actually making a feature-length animation film. And so you are quite notorious for pouring in efforts to achieve striking imagery, right? As a fan, I want to know, is this medium something that fascinates you to bring the worlds in your mind to the screen? Have you given a thought? Are you open to embracing this medium?
Yes, absolutely. And it's been on my mind for a very, very long time. And my way of working is like, as I keep making films, I keep learning things which will enable me to venture into newer areas in my forthcoming films. Not just my films, whether whichever people I associate with, whichever people I talk to, I try to learn things which will help me go forward. Uh, so I have a thought of, not just thought of, for a long time I nurtured the thought of making an animation film. And whether it's the Ega that I made, a small part which is animated, or when I am associating with Sharad and Hotstar, all those things are for me to learn how these things are working. So it helps me develop my tools, develop my skills to make a film one day.
Rajamouli garu.
Yes,
Sir.
Sir, please, you can make your questions also to Mr. Sharat Khelkar here. We have, Shobhu Garu also, please, if your questions are related
to the series. Shobhu Garu and Rajamouli Garu. Baahubali ki oka separate loyal base undi, fan base. So, Game of Thrones laga, ee Crown of Blood, ee series ni emana continue chestara. So, Game of Thrones ki separate base undi, sir. So, ala Baahubali.
No, that's what we are saying. And this is just one part of the whole wheel. There are many aspects of Baahubali that will continue. And animation, this series itself will continue, but there are other aspects, other ways in which it will continue. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, sir. Sir, Rajamouli.
Hello, sir.
Yes, any last question to Mr. Sharat Khelkar?
Yes, here.
Okay, all right.
First of all, sir, thoda kam time mila hai. I love you, Rajamouli, sir. I have seen RRR for like gazillion times. And you are really the pride of India. Thank you so much for giving us that film. मेरे को ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं मिला तो आई हैव लाइक टू पार्टर्स, एक राजामौली सर से और एक शरद सर से है. सो टू राजामौली सर, sir, what do you think is the future of animation in India and how Indian OTT platforms are helping into it? And from Sharad sir, while you were dubbing for Baahubali, you had a reference point of Prabhas's mannerisms, right? When he was angry, your voice was different, and when he was like delivering normal dialogues, your voice was different. And here in animation, you did not have a reference point. So how did you go about it? Did you bring your own element to it? How did you manage to like dub it so well? Thank you.
All right, so first we'll go to Rajamouli Garu, sir.
I think it is ability to make the connect. I am a huge fan of animation films, especially Disney films like Let It Be, The Lion King, Aladdin, all those films that came in the 80s and 90s, which is the time that I watched animation films. And I remember watching those films with halls full of audience, cheering, clapping, laughing, enjoying it like any other mass masala movie that we watch. So I think the audience are there for animation films. It is just that the inability of us, the filmmakers, to come out with good animation content, and also the ability to make this connection. If you've seen Magadira, how the connection happens between Kajal and Ram Charan, right? That magical connection has to happen. It hasn't come closer. The moment it comes, I think it is like a floodgates that open, and there will be like tons and tons of content that will be created and devoured, I would say, I'll use the word, by the audiences. I think the audience are there. I think the intent is there. I think it is just that one magical connection that needs to happen. And I'm hoping they started. Many people will be surprised to know, with Disney Hotstar having so much of content, variety of content in so many languages, the biggest show is an animation film, Legend of Hanuman. I didn't know that. I was pleasantly surprised. That's a great thing. So the connection started happening. I think Crown of Blood will take it forward, and soon we'll find that magical connection. Thank you.
Yes,
Gaurav just shared some very interesting bits about his meeting with you and how you said that there were like you would put zero amount on marketing by dropping a beautiful trailer, and we still remember that. In those 9 years, from the time Bahubali first came to taking RRR globally and promoting it on a very big way, how much do you think your promotional schemes have evolved, and just the way you take films abroad and make it so big, even today the way we are promoting this animation series, how much do you think your um, you know financial decisions have evolved?
I don't involve financially in any which way. But first thing is like, I don't think high of myself, I don't think low of myself. If my next project is coming out, I don't assume everyone will be waiting for it. At the same time, I don't think I'm a nobody. I try to get into the right frame of mind, and I'm always eager to look for newer audiences. So how can I reach to the newer audiences, and how can I make them come and watch my movie? How can I rake the interest in them? That is the only thought that drives the entire publicity campaign. When we said that we spent zero budget on Baahubali, that means, yes, we didn't buy any slots, we didn't pay any papers or websites to put up the posters or anything like that. But we did a lot of homework for that. We created so many videos. We created digital posters internally as a part of the within our team itself. We created the digital posters. We released the characters. We released the making videos. So we did a lot of things. Shobhu can explain a lot of it, how we did it. So there is a lot of publicity happened, but the thing is, we didn't spend money to do it. We just used our brains and time to do it. So each film is different, each product is different, and how you market it differs from product to product. But at the base of it, we constantly strive to bring in, how can I bring in newer audiences to get interested in this product? That drives the whole publicity campaign.